If this is your gang sign, this is calm. No one in any hood is...
You're just on the road. Man's like, waves still. Waves.
My don's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Us man are down in the DM. Down in the DMs. My don's finesse it in Sweden. Sweden. Feel it up.
Yo, Copper fam! Welcome. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. We haven't got any of our...
Hey.
Hey.
Merry Christmas.
Hey.
To you.
Merry
Christmas.
To you.
That was cold.
I believe it will be Christmas Day right now. It is Christmas Day. We are actually filming this a week prior, so we don't want to be lying to you because we don't know what's happened in football. We had to do this because we're actually having a week off because we have families too.
If this was a Christmas episode, I'll tell you what, we haven't really made an effort with the decorations.
We haven't made an effort
one
with the
bit of tinsel,
decorations.
not
But
even
we're
a
honest, you know
fucking
what?
tree.
Because there isn't a better Christmas without Poet and Vooch on your screens and these sofas. Just go.
All right, so let's kick off the year. Let's pretend it's January again. Let's pretend we've just seen arguably one of the best goals ever scored by Olivier Giroud against Crystal Palace.
Yeah, brilliant.
Put that celebration in your memory, put that whole moment in your memory, the way he
Fantastic.
executed the goal, and now say we're losing 3-0 to Bournemouth away from home. Alexis Sanchez makes it 3-1. A fantastic strike from Lucas makes it 3-2. And minutes from time, Olivier Giroud makes it 3-3.
Yes.
Now in an ideal world, you'd be like, do you know what? Fantastic 3-3.
sure.
But he then emulates, after scoring this goal, the celebration or the goal, the way he executed the Scorpion Kick and starts doing the Scorpion Kick as a celebration. Big man, it's 3-3 against Bournemouth away.
You know what? I think you just got to look
ain't
at
Barcelona.
You just got to look at my t-shirt and go, you don't celebrate it. You don't do that.
At Bournemouth!
It's the draw against Bournemouth, Olivier.
And what makes it really, really upsetting is that month we also met Mr. Olivier Giroud, courtesy of Puma and obviously Copper 90.
Wait, we
That
met him
was
in
interesting.
January.
Yeah.
We were drawn to Olivier that whole month.
And he was such a nice person.
It was lovely. I hit like top bins in that challenge. I won the challenge. Me and him done a little dance. I don't know if the editor's going to put it in. He might. If you have time, put it in. Fuck it. If not, then don't. Because you don't have time, editor, and you got to go home for Christmas. Because it is Christmas Day that you're doing this on. Because you have no family.
Cameramen never have family. But
Cameramen never have family, innit? Editors.
Never have
They
family.
don't have family. Like, it'll be like New Year's Eve.
George, you're right. I'm fine. But yeah, that was Olivier Giroud, Puma. That was alright. That was really, really nice.
And you met Thierry Henry for the first time as well.
Bro,
You got to
thank
put that up, I think. Put the photo up.
That was all because of you, bro. Every January, there's a basketball game that happens in London where two teams from the States come over to participate in a one-off game for the year. And the last one that happened this year, January, I had the privilege, because Vuj literally snuck me in, I had the privilege of meeting Jesus himself.
Thierry Henry. That was very fun. You know, you've got a tattoo on his arm, and it took him 4 years working at Copper 90, but we've done it, innit? Gerard took me 4 years as well. We're going to go into that, but it took me a while as well, actually, yeah.
It did. So to conclude the month, let's talk about Paul Merson's comments about Marco Silva. He was manager of Hull. He did get them relegated, but he had a really tough job. And I think he done pretty well considering the job that he had. The statement Paul Merson makes about him being employed is, I could win the League of Olympiacos. They've won it 107 times and it's only been going for 106 years. Jesus Christ. And that was because of the lack of English managers at the forefront when it comes to getting jobs. But if I'm being totally honest with you, the reason why there are no English managers is because you're all fucking pundits. Like you, Paul Merson, like Gary Neville.
It's true,
fucking
innit?
Jamie
'Cause they're thinking-
Carragher. You know, on BT, Sky,
Setanta.
BBC, Setanta, ITV. Some of you
Bain,
like Warren
Bain
Barton,
Sports,
you fly off to
Al
fucking
Jazeera.
Al Jazeera.
But look, that was January. If you have any more moments from January in your life, or in general, just hashtag January, and maybe we'll look back on it. But we probably won't because we're moving forward now. It's the new year next week, so fuck that. But look, let's go on to February because we have 12 of these to go. Let's
God.
smash through this poet.
All right, February was an interesting month because we had the controversy of Wayne Shaw. Now, you might think to yourself, who is that guy? Now, do you remember Arsenal versus Sutton?
Mad
Or
thing.
Sutton v Arsenal? Do you remember a really large keeper walking out and decided to just eat pies?
A pie.
It's
But
just
a man broke the law. He broke the law because a bookmaker offered 8-1 for him to eat the pie during the game. And he did, but they lost and he had to actually resign, which is quite sad. The 45-year-old was charged with intentionally influencing a football betting market.
Oh my.
No,
Do you
but
know
them
what?
bookmakers
Oh,
are
man.
nasty because they went to the brother that's poor, ain't got really too much peas, And they said, you know what, you like a pie, don't you? If you do 8-1, put 8, it'll give you... That's nasty. Like,
not fair.
Not him. Like, man's paying for something, probably a builder on the side. You offered him like 10 grand to do that. He'll be like,
take it.
Oh, pie, yeah, fuck it. Is there an issue with it? Is there any legalities? No, just do it.
But in February, Valentine's Day, I've done it. 10 grand, we're going to Switzerland.
I think that's nasty. I think that's absolutely nasty. You can shout out to the cameraman dropping something because he's dreaming of GoPros. Boom!
Which who are you dreaming of? Steven Gerrard. It took
Gerrard.
you about 4 years to do it here on Copper 90. And in the month of February, although we did come out in March, we had the opportunity.
5-shot with Gerrard.
I say we because I saw Steven Gerrard.
I hope the cameraman can just put in that one hit. Bang! Do you know how hard he hits the ball?
Oh, I was there.
The way Gerrard hit the ball, I was genuinely intimidated. Shook.
Because I thought it was in the trenches.
I thought it popped. You know when a ball pops in primary school and the balloon comes out of it? I thought it popped.
Because when
Steven Gerrard's right foot
is mad.
I didn't want to save it. I didn't want to.
The thing is, me and Vuj work with so many footballers in this challenge.
Yeah.
I have never seen anyone strike the ball the way Steven Gerrard.
And when you're in goal and you got him 20 yards away doing that, you don't want to save it. I was fully shook. Anyway, look, that was February. We're going to go on to March. The Barca comeback against PSG was just, on aggregate, it ended up being 6-5. Like 7 goals in the 90th minute. It made no sense.
Why it made no sense as well is later on in the year, Neymar thought to himself, despite the fact that we clearly came back against you lot and it played incredibly well, I'm just going to go and join them.
And the goals came on the 88th, 91st and 95th minute, the last 3 goals.
I remember the final goal, Neymar on outside the box, left foot, he's dinked it in. It was like the hand of God, but a foot. And all I remember is a foot coming out of nowhere. I love when the hero is someone you least expect. Like, I've always had dreams of Arsenal winning a league and it being Coquelin scoring the winning goal. Like, where else is Coquelin going to score the... Like, that is incredible.
Obviously, congratulations on becoming a dad.
Thank you very much.
That's mad, you know. You lot have seen man grow a beard on the show. He became a father. Like, man, this year was mental. And like, who would have thought that 4 years ago, you having a shit in a Hackney studio, me with no beard.
Wow.
Like, absolutely no clue about what the fuck I was doing in life. I still don't, but your kids, two kids.
The support Copper Fam show.
What
the love.
We need to like make some gang signs, but don't do them on the street because you might get shot in the hood.
Apart from my kids, there was also a wonderful USA trip that took part. I actually missed the initial day when we left out purely because I was in the hospital with my girlfriend and the kids, which was sick. But we also left out for our Have a Nice tour at the end of March.
The niceness we had on that tour was just, I could cry, mate. It was nuts.
We spoke to Vieira, which was...
It was very mental, like, though, man. You know, when you have kids and then so much is happening in life. But it was mad. Like, we met David Vieira as well. That was really fun. He's a good guy. Nah, even Jack Harrison. There was little pieces like Ziggy Marley as well on that trip. That was April, but nonetheless, we started it in March. So USA trip was absolutely amazing. Thank you guys for supporting. We've done Strike Night as well, which is really crazy.
That was sick. That was
a crazy event, man. Players that were there and the magnitude of the event was fucking fantastic. So March was a brilliant, brilliant month. I hope there's videos and little photos coming up because the year was very mad. But April carried on in the USA, obviously.
In the month of April, Messi decided to pick up his top.
God.
And just
man said, I am Lord Jesus, your savior, Ali Selassie Ajara. Fam.
It's almost like someone goes, oh, who's that geezer? Messi.
Man's on a washing line thing.
The memes were incredible as well. All the memes that came out were just fucking
And then people tried to copy him. Like during the year, people were like,
Cardi tried to do it. Like,
it's not that.
Messi's just...
It's not your angle, mate. Just stop.
As well as Messi doing his thing, me and Vuj are well and truly doing our thing in the US. I'm talking Kate Abdul, the first female to ever appear on Differential.
We're going to get Maya Jama next year.
We are 100%. 26th of January, actually.
Definitely.
We had Coachella.
Coachella was amazing. Found out about FKJ.
Oh my! So now the man are gonna go see FKJ.
Man's coming, you get me, fam.
Gang. Matic, me and Timsy were in our house. I was meant to go to see Kate Abdul in her studio to watch the game with them lot. I woke up late and then we ended up watching it just in the house. And I'll tell you what, Matic scored a power driver against Spurs.
It was
in the FA Cup semi-finals. So yeah, some good memories of LA, man. Dope.
But that was April, a very, very exciting month as we move on to May, where you know what, there was a social revolution happening actually on the ground. And you know me being quite a socially actively minded human with so much awareness, I'm so smart. I'm joking. Yeah, bro, obviously election time, snap election, because politics has been so big, and we got Corbyn, which no football channel has done. That was mad still.
And it was all Vuj.
Yeah, man.
Like all Vuj.
Email ting.
All Vuj.
Man got Corbyn on the channel on a mad one. So shout out, revolutionising football and politics and content. And shout out, man, the youth vote came out. Even if you don't support Corbyn, it's all love. We all support who we support. So politics and right, left aside, it was good to see something different on a football channel, a figure who maybe wouldn't normally be on a football channel.
Also, yeah, John Terry getting subbed on the 26th minute for us to sort of recognise that he wore the number 26. And the guy,
no one cared apart from Chelsea fans.
Like no one.
Shout out to Chelsea, but let's just move on, like, because man, not really. He was a bit of a controversial figure.
Well, June. Vuj. Oh my God, me, you, and Heineken went to the Champions League final.
Champions League, Mandzukic with that goal, and you're thinking Juve are gonna do this. I was so sad for Juve. Obviously, Buffon's probably last Champions League final, but Real Madrid, man, just flattened them.
We also went to the kit launch of Arsenal, which was really peculiar. Happened to be at King's Cross.
It was pretty whack.
There was really awful music.
We're gonna be honest, it was pretty whack.
No, we have to be honest. It was really awful music. It was at King's Cross. It was really early in the morning. There were so many things.
We spoke to Pires though, which was cool.
And that was the best.
It was mad hot.
But was it hot?
It was hot, brother.
Oh my God, it was hot.
It was hot still.
Jay came down with us as well, Tayo, that was cool.
Brother.
But everything else around the situation was just really weird to me.
Fake gang signs. Yeah, I think it was weird. That month was crazy. So June, a madness. We go to July. And July, actually,
we went to America.
We did actually go to America again. We were in America. We done Pogba and Lingard.
That was sick!
That was mad. Obviously, it came out a month after, but, you know, July we were there, but also, Little Yachty and chill as well. We were doing alright, you know. That was a little nice period for us, you know.
Man was doing their thing.
That was a nice period.
Also, another period, it was. I think it was like the introduction of really crazy ways to announce a signing. Besiktas done this really weird thing with really poor editing. It reminded me of like a Channel U video from like 2004.
Every club tried to outdo each other in July.
But like...
this year was mental.
Besiktas had Charisma phone Pepe, like, come to Besiktas. So Pepe's like, I'm coming to Besiktas.
Come to Besiktas. Imagine my face was like this.
I would still love you. Southampton had a really cool one. Navas got kidnapped in his run to Sevilla. Anyway, but yeah, that was a cool month. Very, very interesting month with announcements.
Let's go August.
Man United also done a weird announcement. Pogba walking up to Lukaku whilst they were away on holiday. Like, you coming training tomorrow? I'm coming training.
Yeah. All right, let's do this. Who had the best random transfer announcement that they obviously tried to go viral? Like, Besiktas probably win it, but if you can remember any other ones, leave a comment. We probably won't go through the comments because it's 2018 now. But it's all good. Let's go to August, where football transfers hit a 200 million fee for Neymar. Like, this is when hyper inflation for football transfers started. And we were alive to see that.
What is really upsetting to me...
200 million, bro.
What was upsetting to me was, when the transfer happened, I was amazed. I was starstruck. I was like, what is going on? I didn't get it. 1 month later, it was just normal. And I'm really scared about that.
But look at this though. League, 13 games, 11 goals, 8 assists. Champions League, 6 games, 6 goals, 3 assists. So he does at least a goal.
No, his impact is always going to be great. But like...
it's too mad.
For 200 mil, I won...
But in shirt sales alone, he's probably... I wouldn't mind a Neymar shirt. Obviously, the Pogba Lingard FIFA intro actually came out. Then that's probably going to be our most viewed FIFA intro ever. I think it's already on second place. I think Kante and Mahrez are still first, but they're going to take over. That'll probably be the first one to hit 1 million, Pogba and Lingard, which is mad. Cool. Sick. But anyway, look, we go on to September, where, you know, with the deadline day, obviously U-turns, Ross Barkley going Chelsea, and in the last second said, skirt, it dipped out, didn't make it to Chelsea.
But that's peak, though. That's like I arranged dinner date with a gal. I've tried for so long. I get to the restaurant and she texts me saying I ain't coming. Barkley was having a medical at Chelsea, and then just said, hey, big man, I want to go home, you know.
The food's come, and he said, you know what? Not really.
No.
I'm out still.
So Barkley, I respect you because you haven't played for Everton since. But the good thing is that, you know, I ain't never seen that happen before. Chamberlain also signed for Liverpool. Ox.
Yeah, man, revolutionary stuff. And obviously Romelu
25
Lukaku.
mil?
Yeah, I like him. He's a good lad. And then Romelu Lukaku ended up at United. He's been one of the biggest talking points.
£75 million.
Money you've gone out. Someone needs to buy me for 210 million or something. Let me just sort
Buy me for
myself out.
£200, fam. Real talk.
Anthony Joshua and Chill. The name, fam, we kept hitting one sick name a month. Like, that's mad. They went like Corbyn, Yachty, Arsenal, Pogba, Lingard, Anthony Joshua.
We done a well.
He's cool, man. Anthony Joshua, man, from Ends. A good guy. So yeah, September was mad. As we move on to October, England obviously under 17s won a World Cup, something that the national team probably will never do.
It's funny because we can talk about this wonderful win that England done, and I feel like that's what we tend to do as a British public. We'll reflect on our under 17s or under 19s win
And be like, yeah.
without actually addressing the real issue. Foden, who scored 2 goals, plays for City. Good young talent, but Pep Guardiola said it best. He said that when you go to Spain and when you go to Italy, the B-sides play competitive football, whereas the younger players in this country, if they're not playing Premier League football, they're not playing competitive football. So they're never really going to reach the heights of some of the greats around the world unless they're playing first-team football, which is a bit upsetting because I kind of feel that puts us a couple of steps behind some of the bigger nations. Some of the younger players now, like the boy that's actually gone to Borussia Dortmund, they're going to have to leave at a younger age to get competitive football, even if they're not playing for the first team, to allow them, to give them a chance of becoming a better footballer. When we should just do it in this country.
Starting to just incentivise these players and
Come on,
not
man.
lose that potential that
100%.
they do have in England. We have in England. But you know, let's go November. Spurs beat Real Madrid 3-1 at Wembley.
That was mad.
mental. I was there. Them lot were going ham, fam. I could not believe what I was seeing. Madrid got absolutely dominated by
But the
Tottenham.
counter-attacks were nuts.
And we also spoke to Frank Lampard.
Can I say we were one of the first people to break the conversation about the whole situation surrounding him
We
and Rio?
actually did break
We
the
were the
news
first.
about England and why they didn't do so well as that dream team that we potentially had of Beckham, Gerrard, Scholes. December was the World Cup draw. We all got excited. Serbia, for me, massive group and opportunity, and just in general points to a very, very fun June for when that comes. And it's going to come very quickly, 6 months' time, Russia.
It's been a good month. We spoke to Michael Dapper, which was sick. Obviously, the England group got revealed of England, Belgium, Tunisia, and Panama.
Mad.
Panama, a nation that we
can't
encountered
believe-
in 2013 at the Gold Cup. Do you remember the energy the Panamaniacs
The
had?
Panamaniacs are sick. You're looking at that group and going, this is a Europa League group.
But are you?
It is, man. Belgium are like, you know, they're tough and they'll go for
A Europa League group for who?
Brother, Tunisia
For
and
Belgium.
Panama.
England, they belong in the Europa League. If England were a club, they would participate in the Europa League every year.
I'm not going to lie. From the third and fourth pot, England got I would say, arguably the easiest teams. Obviously, you had to qualify for the
England are
World
not
Cup.
good, you know.
England aren't good, but, you know, like Tunisia and Panama, you could have
Okay,
at least
last
given them a Senegal and a...
The last World Cup.
I mean, like...
The last World Cup, the last Euros. Man got knocked out by buy one, get one free Iceland. Man got a point against Costa
Yeah,
Rica.
but I'm entitled. I guess I'm an England fan as well, so I'm entitled. But look,
Bro, you got to wake up and sound like an Arsenal fan. That group there is only Europa League for Belgium. If they were all clubs, Belgium would be in the Champions League and England would be a decent side in Europa.
well, look, let's throw it to the Copper fam about England's chances at the World Cup. Hashtag England. Let us know what you think. Also, were there any memories that maybe we missed out?
Yeah.
Because that was hard to wrap up. I don't know how long this video is or how long we've been filming for, but that year was mad. Like when you actually look it out, and if we actually started talking about shit that was happening to us in our lives as well, you'd be like, what the fuck, fam? One day I'm gonna write a book, Dreams of the Immigrant.
One day I'm going to write a book. It's called How Not to Live Your Life.
Wow, and everything that you've done is a mistake, is a mistake or a lesson,
Or a lesson.
not a mistake. But honestly, guys, thank you so much
For everything.
for the support this year. You've been relentless. You've been, you know, just very supportive, allowed for many opportunities to happen because without our audience, we speak to no one actually. Happy New Year, man.
Thank you.
2018, New Year's resolutions. What should be our New Year's resolutions for next year? There we go. And give me yours as well. But what should we be doing in 2018 that you want to see? What should we do at the World Cup? Are there any ideas that you would like us to execute? Anything that you'd like us to really do? Any players to interview? What content can we make in 2018 that you would like to see?
Left nothing more to say really, apart from thank you so much for supporting me in Vuj this year. Please watch out for this t-shirt that's coming out. I'm buying quite a few.
Now I'm
It's
just
so
gonna
incredible.
give them them.
And yeah, take care. Goodbye, my
Happy New
friend.
Year. See you in 2018.
What's song of the year this year?
Mask Off. Or Unforgettable.
Forgettable.
Hey.
Some people would say, man's not hot.
Man's not hot.
couple
Oh,
tunes.
alright. Hashtag song of the year as well. A man needs to know what I got on still.